wrestling fans.
Hey, sorry about that. Guys, some inclement weather stuff happened. Had some issues with some signaling and stuff. But we're back. Oh, did you guys see that Bray actually showed up?
They had a Bray Wyatt sighting.
Like, that was crazy. I guess he came out and talked for a bit. What you looking for? Oh, he threw it in my... he threw it over here. Anyways.
It looks like we have Logan Paul in the ring. He was up on some sort of a lift. And now we have the bloodline coming down with Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Bravi, I think he was talking about like his family and stuff like that. So he's kind of bringing the family thing into it, kind of like how Roman has his stuff with family.
Lots of family
So that's
stuff.
kind of weird.
I wonder if Triple H had daddy issues.
Probably. I got some snacks while Travis works some stuff out.
The old weather.
Oh.
Should we turn some light on?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I have to see. Gross.
I don't know. Is that better or worse?
Oh, my God. Why are you guys... Don't look at my face.
Hey. Anyways, is that better or worse? People at home.
Anyways.
Why isn't my phone just working? It just worked.
Right. Oh, let's see. Raleigh says, what happened there? You're back. Hello. No way Logan Paul's winning this. And can you imagine Bray going to Saudi and doing an in-ring promo? Okay. Good promo, though, right? Kevin Vallejo is in the chat. Hey, Kevin. Nice to see you in here. Says, has Logan and Reigns started yet? It is starting.
It's just about to.
Now. Not the actual match yet, but Logan is down in the ring and Roman Reigns is walking down to the ring, and we know how long it takes him. He has to be really careful. It might break his leg. So, Blue is in the chat, says, did Logan Paul win yet?
It hasn't started. They're walking down to the ring.
Yeah,
we got Logan
started,
Paul in the ring and Roman Reigns halfway down to the ring, which is slow anyways. He is now stopped. They did a fireworks display.
Yep.
And I will let you know when he starts to walk again. He has yet to walk again.
Logan is like a caged animal down there. I'll get you.
He's walking.
Moving his feet. His feet are moving right now.
Roman is in motion. By the way, he does stop again when he gets to ringside.
Yeah. He has to like talk and like look at people and wave and smile. Oh, wait, he doesn't smile. My bad. Unless he breaks character because of Sami Zayn.
So if you get a tattoo that splits right down the middle of your spine and you have scoliosis, do you just go with it?
Yes.
You don't just do a straight line?
No. You have to do the crookedness.
So.
Blue's like, did Logan Paul win yet? Oh, we already answered that. Yeah. Kevin's like, thank you. You're so welcome, my friend. Winning. Hang out with us for the rest of this. We'll tell you what's happening. Blue says, don't burn leaves during a wind advisory. I bet my neighbors were pissed. Ooh, yeah, don't do that.
You know, I've done that before, and it got pretty weird and quickly. And my grass was all dead, and so it started like these weird quick fires. And I was like, oh.
No. Raleigh says, Jake Paul there, guys. I think it would be so funny if Logan wins. Robbie says, Roman needs to KO this bozo. And Pickle is like, I had to eat something. Me too. I was starting to get the shakes. Raleigh says, okay, a 15-minute entrance for Roman. Wow. And Pickle's like, and the main event hasn't started yet. No.
No, not yet.
Nope. You got something to eat on. I got something to snack. And basically, the match hasn't even started yet. They're still
going,
trying to get it started. Robbie trying to say Roman Reigns looks in the best shape of his life.
They didn't bring Jake out to the ring.
Maybe he's just on the outskirts.
So maybe we're going to see some interference from the Usos or maybe Solo. And then Jake shows up. Because why else is he there other than just be entourage?
Right.
Look at that fireworks display. It's $1 million in fireworks.
Right. Robbie's like, LOD streaming in comfort with snacks. That's the way he is.
That's the way you got to do it.
I had to have some food.
Roman Reigns, I acknowledge you. That's the most important thing. Is as long as you acknowledge him, he's cool.
Right?
And a lot of people won't acknowledge him.
I guess he doesn't like having tattoos in his armpit.
Ew. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. It's an empty spot right there in his armpit. Raleigh's like, I got chocolate myself and a cup of tea. I have chocolate too. And chips or crisps. And some vegetables. And some olives. Cucumbers, olives, chips, crisps, and chocolate. And water.
And some of those
Had my
guys have
coffee
done
earlier.
it more than once, Michael.
What did Michael say?
He named the 4 guys that are in front of him
Yeah.
of title reigns. But
And some of them did it twice.
Hogan did it twice, and Bruno did it twice.
Robbie's like telling Raleigh it's a great choice. And Blue says Jake is getting a boxing hook on Roman before a Logan cover, but Roman kicks out. Ooh. Raleigh says, good shout, Travis. I've got fireworks going off all over the place here in the UK. Dogs going crazy right now. Raleigh's like, thanks, Ravi. And Ravi says, head of the table business, fam. Yeah, that guy.
Exactly. Get your business, because this is about ready to start. I don't know if that makes any sense.
It makes no sense, sir. No sense.
They're like, we're going to have women referee everything, but the main event.
The last one didn't have a
It
woman
was
referee.
A joke. It's a joke. They
The
didn't have a
co-main
women
event.
in the women's match.
Yeah.
They're like,
They're
these
like,
are important matches.
these are important. You can't have women do this. Blue's like, fireworks in the UK? What's the holiday? Pickle says, who has always mentioned North Carolina? Oops, wrong main eventer. Ravi's like, is this ref new? Nah, he's been around before. He does this stuff all the time. Which I think is funny is it's not what's his face.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that.
I know who you're talking about.
The other older, whatever. Pickle's like, wrong script. I don't know who it is. Who's the one who always mentions North Carolina?
Main eventer? That would be Ric Flair.
Oh, that guy.
I mean, Ric Flair's the main North Carolina guy, but I mean, it might not be what we're
Hey, the
talking
match
about.
has started.
It has. It's a fish.
It's official. They rung that bell, and they're just standing in the corner staring at each other like,
Ring that victory bell.
Pickle's like, wrong script. And Justin Martinez in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Justin says, who do you think is going to win, Roman Reigns or Logan Paul?
Roman Reigns.
Roman's going to win.
Your
I mean,
tribal
it'll probably
chief.
be, I mean, they'll make it worth your while, but he's going to win. If he doesn't, it's weird. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm going to shove some chocolate in my face.
More food.
Excuse me for a moment, please. They're doing stuff.
Yep.
They're locking up.
Collar and elbow tie up. So Logan is the table. Roman is the head of that table. And that's where we're at right now. Right? Isn't that what we've been told?
Sure.
He said, in every industry I've ever been in, I'm the table. Because Roman is the head of the table.
Logan says he's a table. That's kind of a weird thing to
Yeah, he's the table in every industry
identify
he's ever
as,
been in.
but whatever.
But you know what? It's not to us to decide what he should identify as.
I think he should identify as a cat. Rob is like, D excited for this match? Yeah. And Blue says, our fall holidays are Halloween and Thanksgiving. Such amazing holidays.
Yep, good times
People
too.
says, hello, Kenny, and what's his nuts as the announcer at Roberts. Robbie says, Logan is not in great shape.
Yeah, he keeps pretty good care of himself.
He's not in great shape? Like, what Logan are you looking at? He doesn't look like a bag of milk, if that's what you're trying to say. Raleigh says, wonder how long this match, 10 minutes maybe, or a long one.
Oh, let's look at a clock real quick.
Well, you know what? If they just keep, like, doing
About
the things
20
they're
minutes.
doing.
They could do 20.
Justin says Roman Reigns always cheats. He's a bad guy.
That's what bad guys do.
Pickle's like more like a bumblebee. Oh, snap.
And they're obviously not counting Ric Flair's championship runs when he was in the NWA.
Oh,
Because he had 3 that were around 1,000 days.
all right. Robbie says The Miz looks better than Paul. Richard Clifton in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Richard,
Richard.
nice to see you in here. Can you show it? We cannot due
I
to
wish we
copyright. We cannot. We wish we could, but we cannot. But It's the Roman and Logan Paul match right now. Roman's on the outside of the ring, where Logan's on the inside of the ring.
Right.
Just
And
prancing around.
I think I'm going to work on something for that, maybe through TikTok, because it doesn't seem like anybody polices TikTok. So I think I might make some
police action.
Little accounts so people can watch it on TikTok with us.
Raleigh says in the UK we have bonfire night today. Everyone sets off fireworks.
Hell yeah, that sounds like a party.
Interesting and cool.
Is it today or is it like the first Saturday? Or is it the 5th or 6th?
Basil Kid in the chat. Hey, Basil.
Hey, Basil.
Says Logan Paul is going to win this.
Oh, Logan's going to do it.
Raleigh's all about Great Britain. Shafeen Chaudhuri is in the chat. Hey, Shafeen says
thank
yes.
you for joining us. Make sure you
People's
subscribe and
I
give
don't
us some
know.
thumbs ups.
Can you pay for it? Saif is in the chat. Jiu-Jitsu Champ is here.
Hey,
Robbie
good to see
says
ya.
5th. He says it's the 5th. So it's the 5th.
So it's the 5th every year then. So sometimes it's like a Tuesday night and they're doing fireworks.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Blue says saying Logan Paul isn't in shape is like saying Biden's brain works. Oh, God. Raleigh says interference from Braun. Roman loses. That would be great. Not going to happen. Every 5th November, Travis.
That's awesome.
L Money in the chat. Hey, L Money, nice to see you. Says, okay. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are at the main event right now.
Old L Money.
L Money.
Legit money.
That's right. Looks like poor Logan got his brains and whatever beat up. What's going on with his back? He's got some back problems. Pickle's like, yeah, thought TikTok would be more strict.
Yeah, they just let people on lives pretty much do whatever they want. I've noticed that. Like, the other day I was watching stuff and I'm like, wait a second. So you can just stream whatever you want and everybody does it. The only time they get busted is like if they show a nipple, like a woman.
Oh.
They show a boob, boom, they get hit. So it's like, so you can just show whatever you want on there?
But not the under region.
But don't
if you show any of the upper portion,
don't show
no,
anything
no.
that
But
should be
anything
covered by
below
a
the belt, they're like,
bathing suit.
nah, it's fine. I'm kidding. I have no idea. Raleigh's like, was all Usos there solo too, or just Jay and Jimmy?
Yeah, they're all there except for the honorary Us.
Yeah,
he
Sammy
stayed
wasn't
back
there.
in the States.
Yeah, Sammy
his
wasn't
Syrian
there,
descent.
but all the family were there.
Yeah,
The twins, Usos, because they had a match. And
Yes.
then Soya Sequoia was there as well.
Sammy Uso was not there.
Even Paul Heyman's there. Wow, he made sure he did that jump.
Whoa,
Oh.
hip drag. Or hip toss.
Roman is like, oh no, I don't know what to do with myself. You're hurting me, running and
Look at that
jumping.
clothesline right over the top rope. Roman hasn't ever fought an athlete like this.
Yeah, never. Raleigh's like, sorry, not watching, so you can't see. You're fine, Raleigh. Ask all the questions you need, hon.
Please.
Sammy's not there. He's Syrian. Yeah,
Yes.
he chose not to be there, so yeah.
Yeah, it shows. He's of Syrian descent. Let's not go out on a limb and say he's a Syrian.
Right? Robbie
But, yeah.
says, do you want it to be there but didn't want to leave the gap? Plus, I probably would get thrown out of the country for not covering myself up properly.
Just make sure you wear anklets.
So
Damn.
there's that. Oh, he finally got some business done on the outside of the ring. Blue's like, good for Sammy.
Look at this clothesline from Logan Paul.
Oh, he threw himself at him. How'd that work? He's like, let me throw my whole body at you.
He's going to have to use that whole body
it
as
would
a
be at
weapon.
home in Saudi. Raleigh says, think Sammy, Syrian Canadian. Is that right?
Yeah, he's a Canadian for sure, but he's of Syrian descent.
Yeah, like, so that basically means like his parents probably are Syrian.
Or one of them.
Or one of them.
Or his great-grandparents were... Sometimes that can get pretty far
I can't believe
back.
he got a 2 count off that. That's weird. I don't agree with that at all. Pico's like, did he just do a hangman? Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
he did. The buckshot lariat.
He did almost a buckshot lariat there, whatever. Raleigh says, hope he teams with KO and beats Usos new champs. Ooh. Paul O'Reilly in the chat. Hey, Paul, it says, who is winning?
Right now, Logan is. Logan is taking it right to Roman.
And then Roman's throwing him out. And then,
Again.
I thought he was going to
Logan's
punch
just
him.
one step ahead of him the whole way right there. Just clothesline him across the top rope. Logan up top. Oh, he got hit with a right hand. That'll slow him down.
One lucky punch happened there for a minute.
That'll definitely change the tone of this one. But Roman's still choking. His throat's hurting a little bit.
Oh, my gosh.
But he just nailed the Paul brother.
Right.
Old Logan.
Raleigh says, Sammy, we got it. Raleigh, we knew who you were talking about. Robbie says, that's strange. An ad just came up, though, the middle of your live.
Oh, dang.
Sorry.
Don't even know how that happened.
Did you forget? Did you monetize it?
Oh, yeah, I do all the time. There's always an ad when they first sign in.
Huh, that's strange. That happened in the middle. Weird. Let's see. Unknown name person. I don't speak Arabic, so I'm sorry. I can't see what your name is, but hi. Thanks for hanging out with us. Carril's in the chat. Brock will interrupt, you think? I don't know.
No,
Giovanni Reyes
they're not going to do
chat.
that again, but that would be fun. I love the fantasy booking.
Giovanni Reyes in the chat too. Hi, Giovanni. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Make sure you're thumbs up and subscribing. Sub. I don't know where the subscribe is on a phone.
Paul's like, where is Jake? You know what? They haven't shown him.
Jake is there, though, but we don't know where he's
I don't know if he's in the audience somewhere, if he's in the back. You know, maybe he's going to come down.
Yeah, somewhere on your phone underneath us, there's going to be a subscribe button.
But I have no idea where exactly he is right there, so... let's see. Ravi's like, Roman kicking ass, and Pico's like, I didn't see an ad. Oh, so it was just special for Ravi? Nice.
Why did Ravi get an ad?
Ravi's like, do you think anyone interfere that would be good apart from Usos, Jake Paul?
I feel like Solo could come down and then Jake could punch him in the face and knock him out or something. Right. Although they're trying to make him tough, so it'd be better if it was like Jimmy or Jay.
Yeah.
Jay gets beat up a lot anymore.
Yeah,
although he did win the last match.
Oh, wait.
Why
are we watching on a TV when we can watch it live?
Together.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, the drone.
They have it on the outside of the stadium.
Yeah, they don't.
A big TV.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's pretty cool.
Like you could just go to the
drive-in. So people could just be out there like they're at the drive-in, like, hey, look, we're watching wrestling.
Let's make out in the parking lot and watch the wrestling.
They can't do that there.
Oh yeah.
It's probably illegal.
Like the 60s.
Webb Kingston in the chat. Hey, Webb says Logan win for $1 million.
Maybe.
Raleigh says bit of fantasy booking going on. Did he have his Pokemon thing on? Logan cost $5 million apparently.
Yeah, he did.
Around his neck. Maybe.
I think he did when he was up on the pedestal.
Oh, Raleigh says, are the crowds into it or quiet? Oh, they're into
loving
it.
This.
They're on their feet, a lot of them, and they all are just as exciting as they can possibly be, I guess.
Right. And this match is an actual wrestling match, and we already are 10 minutes into it.
I would have to say they're an interesting people because they get excited, but they don't have like that European excitement.
No, they're not chanting.
I mean, they kind of talk and stuff.
They did do some chants in some of the other matches. Mm-hmm. I think they like the promos a lot more than the matches.
Pushkar Shaw's in the chat. Hey, Pushkar says, it's fixed match. Roman Reigns winner.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Pico's like, Saudi tailgating would be lit. Really such a boring event.
Oh.
Robbie says, so Roman brewing up the Superman punch? I guess. One lucky punch is all it takes for all of them. Walk in the gym and go swimming and running.
Yeah,
I don't know why we're talking about that.
Get your cardio in.
Why are we having a conversation about that?
Did you just hear him?
Wade Barrett greasing my motor.
I was constantly in the gym greasing my motor.
He was constantly in the ring. If he's constantly in the ring greasing his motor, what a weirdo.
Well, who wouldn't grease their motor?
Riaz Ahmed is in the chat. Who will win? I don't know. I'm guessing Roman's probably going to win.
Right now, it looks like Roman's got the upper hand, but Logan can turn it around on a whim. And right there, he did. A Gunt-Rich suplex.
Robbie says there again ads. I don't know what to tell you, my friend. On our stuff?
I don't have an ad.
Weird. On our stuff or what you're watching
There's
for
mine.
the thing?
Oh, are you talking about your site?
Yeah. Are you talking about our live? You said in the middle of our live earlier. That's weird. L Money says Roman or Randy Orton, who is better in your opinion? Excuse me. In your opinion?
Randy overall, but right now Roman's better, but he's there. Randy could be back, though, and maybe Randy could be a credible threat
Oh, wow.
moving forward. That's that gut wrench.
He did a move, and then he fell down because he's tired, too.
Yeah, they're both exhausted. Both men are slowly working their way back up to their feet.
Raleigh says probably Robbie. I bet Logan Paul punches him near fall, my guess. And Dave Wilkinson in the chat. Hey, Dave
thanks
says
for joining us.
there is no way Logan Paul will win.
I don't know. That's a big clothesline he just hit Roman with.
Raleigh says, I've got no ads on here. Riaz Ahmed said, thanks for replying me. Of course, of course.
Absolutely. Keep chatting.
Robbie says, yeah, on your live. Raleigh says, agree, Dave. No way. Bet it's hot there in Saudi. Blue says there was an ad on the live football game I'm watching too.
Oh, well, there's ads.
Well,
1, 2, and Roman kicks out.
Lucario Deadliora in the chat says
Lucario.
Logan all the way.
It looks like he could win it too. That sliding neck breaker right there off the second rope.
Cobe man in the chat. Hey, Cobe. Says you Usos are going to come. They might.
Yeah, but Jake Paul could come down too, and that's what I think we're going to see. We might see some Jake Paul action.
Because we've only seen him the first of the pay-per-view when Logan showed up. He almost lost his footing there. He had to get his feet under him, so Roman had to wait for him to get his feet done. That's cute.
And we've also played some fantasy booking that Jake's going to cost Logan the fight, and they're going to fight at WrestleMania. Logan, Jake Paul, all Paul, WrestleMania, main event. Night 1.
Raleigh's like, near a fall. Ravi's like, Roman's selling very well. Shadow Wolfman in the chat. Hey, Shadow. Says Roman Reigns will win. I'm kind of guessing that's probably what's going to happen.
It could go either way. Right there. Superman punch from Jake Paul, like Logan Paul. Sorry, I got the Pauls mixed up.
Peacock says that's a blockbuster. Leon Lincoln, thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. But please stop spamming. Appreciate that. If you'd stop spamming, please stop spamming our chat. Thank you. Robbie's like, you get played from ads.
Sorry, I watched a Jake Paul fight like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and now I can't stop saying his name.
Right? Cobe, message retracted. L Money says Kurt Angle or Brock Lesnar. Who is better in your opinion?
In pure Greco-Roman wrestling, like college-type wrestling, then it's obviously Kurt Angle. But I think in...
Like being a WWE entertainer and stuff like
Brock's
that.
Definitely a main eventer.
Yeah, he brings it. Piccolo's like, swear Logan Paul is impressing me. You know what, Piccolo? Okay, when he first came to WWE, he was kind of like lackluster. He has worked very hard. I give him credit.
He's legit. He's like Ricochet with size.
He literally, not because he's jacked up, but because he's worked on his moveset. He has really put in the effort and the work, and you can tell that he has.
Moonsaws.
Because most of the time, these guys, when they do this kind of stuff, it's like kind of like when Bad Bunny first started, it's like, gross. And then he got better the last time we saw him. You're like, holy crap, he actually did his homework, did his work, and did what he needed to do. So
Logan's showboating. If he wasn't showboating right now, he could have maybe won this.
Pushkar says, I said again, it's fixed. Roman Reigns is winner. Yeah, he's probably going to win. Cobb says Bobby versus Brock. Bobby should have won. That one is a very hard one to say because it was a weird win.
Yeah, Brock won, but he kind of lost. You know, he got beat up there at the end.
Yep. Basil Kid says Logan Paul is going to be the undisputed prime champion.
Rock bottom right to Logan. 1, 2, Logan kicks out.
Pushkar pointing up to Basil Kid's comment. Justin Martinez back says, I hope Logan Paul wins. Ravi says, decent main event. Roger Miller in the chat says, I'm here for Roman. Yeah. Sunshine Vocals in the chat says, Logan cannot win. Literally a riot would break out and I'd start it. Yeah, both I don't know how well it would work.
Flat on their backs right now. This is fantastic wrestling. We're 16 minutes into this.
Logan is definitely giving it to him, which is good. I'm glad that he did the work, right? It makes it exciting.
Well, did you notice that Roman just did a rock bottom?
Yes.
They call it uranagi, but a rock bottom. Are we going to see something to do with the Rock? Should we start some more conversations here? Some fantasy booking?
Got Alfred in the chat. Hey, Alfred. Says Roman Reigns is going to smash Logan Paul and the whole universe is going to acknowledge him. This is not a prediction, but a spoiler. Believe that.
Logan steps out of the way. There it is! The big right hand!
Oh, no.
Logan hit him big with the big right hand. He said he only needed one.
Oh, lies!
Roman gets up. 2 big right hands. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Roman kicked out. Oh, that was so close.
Oh, Money said message chat. Cobb says Logan, I feel like going to win. Pico's like, leave a like.
2 big right hands, and Roman still kicks out.
Lagarl 1024 in the chat. Hey, Lagarl, how are you doing? Thanks for hanging out with us. Logan Paul, he says, Elsa, Shawn, or Undertaker, who is better in your opinion?
Definitely Undertaker.
Cobb says, if Logan wins, I'm going to say Logan is the god.
He almost did it right there. 2 big right hands.
Oh, people were standing on their feet. Oh.
I mean, we were seconds away. Not even a second. A millisecond
Away from that 3 count. He thought he had it. He said it was only going to take 1 lucky punch.
And he did 2.
But it didn't do what he thought it was going to do. Oh, no. Paul O'Reilly says, we have 3 Pauls in this match.
Oh, yeah.
True that. Paul Heyman, Logan Paul, 4 if we count you, Paul. Jake Paul if he's around somewhere.
Lots of Pauls. Uh-oh, he's clearing off the
Paul
table.
says, I wouldn't mind watching a rematch in the U.S.,
shit.
right? Bengal Tiger in the chat. Hey, Bengal Tiger says, Logan Paul. Chief Brutus in the chat. Hey, Chief says, without the bloodlines to intervene, Roman will win.
We're going to see what's going to happen here. I love the Saudi guy. The announcer's got like a camera on one of those sticks. Hey, there's his buddy from the Impulsive. Look, he's filming it for his Impulsive. It's probably live.
That's funny.
What is Logan doing? Going to go off the top rope all the way out onto the ring announcer's table.
Is he taking his camera phone with him?
He's going to do it on phone.
Oh, jeez.
This is going to happen. You're going to see this circulating all over the internet.
Chief says without the blood. Oh, I read that. L Money says Randy or Kurt Angle. I don't know.
Randy or Kurt Angle? That's a tough one. Probably Randy, just because he's been in WWE longer. There it is! Oh my God! Oh my God! He made it!
Damn. James 007 in the chat says, did Reigns win? Not yet.
5-star frog splash.
Robbie
off
says,
the
hit
top,
the likes,
onto
thumbs
the
up.
ring announcer table. Look at this.
Cobb says, I feel like Logan. That's funny.
Look how slow they're making
to
it.
get a chair, but then Roman's Superman punch.
That just happened.
Well,
there's the Usos. They're coming in to check on their tribal chief.
He's got his camera phone
So
in
the
his
Usos
hand.
are interfering. They haven't touched anybody yet.
He held on to the phone,
Usos are attacking the Impulsive crew. The Impulsive crew is under attack by the Usos.
The Impulsive crew.
Well, it's a talk show. It's
that's
a
funny.
podcast. It's called Impulsive.
Yeah, Piccola, he did hold on to the phone, too, through that whole thing. Bengal Tiger's like, sister, I want win Logan
coming.
Paul.
Oh, no, Impulsive! Impulsive's down!
Ravi says that phone is smashed. Blue says the prince is coming down to take the title and hand it to Putin. Nice.
Oh,
Cobb says
big
Jake
thrust
Paul.
kick.
Ravi's like, it's getting oozy.
The
Safwan is in the
Impulsive
chat.
crew just got jacked.
Did Logan win? Nobody's won yet. The match
Logan
is still
and Roman
going.
are completely done. They're laid out. They went through the announcer table, off the top rope. Here comes Jake. Is it Jake? Jake Paul! He's coming out to his own music.
Oh, jeez. Paul's like, did Logan do the frog splash?
He did. Off the top rope, through the announce table, the Arabic announce table. Jake Paul's coming down looking like Hogan with his own music. This gives me super Hulk Hogan vibes from the early 80s when he came back against the Samoans. I don't know if you remember that with Nick Bockwinkel. Anyways, same thing. Now it's Jake against both Usos in the center of the ring.
Blue says Sammy Uso. Ravi says tossed out the ring like salad. Safwan says KSI versus Roman Reigns.
At some point, Jake just knocked out both Usos. Both Usos have been KO'd.
Oh, Paul's must be very popular over in Saudi Arabia. I wouldn't have thought they were, but I guess they are. Basil Kid says Jake Paul is going to appear anytime soon.
He did.
He just has.
He just knocked out both Usos. Now Logan rolls Roman in, and Roman is out cold. Jake off the top, lands a frog splash. 1, 2. Oh, Roman kicked out. Holy shit.
Bagel Tiger's like, sister and brother, I love you. Well, thank you so much. We like you too.
Thank
Please
you.
don't forget to subscribe.
How did Roman kick out?
Pickle's like, why my Usos selling to this ass hat?
Because he's got the hands of stone. He's like Ronnie Garvin.
It's called money. Just kidding. Blue's like 90 in the chat. Yes, Blue. That happens a lot, but they don't usually talk. Robin's like, hit the likes. Shadow's like, I subscribe. Thanks, Shadow.
Thank
Appreciate
you so
that
much
a lot.
For subscribing.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Oh, Sequoia coming down now.
Uh-oh. Who's he
Jake,
going after?
Sequoia. Solo, Jake. They're going to meet on the ramp.
What the hell?
All hell's breaking loose.
Cope says, just make a Hell in a Cell match with Roman, then Usos cannot
Jake
come
wants some. Sequoia wants some too.
They want it all. Oh, the ref's
The
like, no,
referees are
don't do
breaking it up.
You guys need to not do it. Don't do it. Oh, gee.
Postman Pierce, all the guys in the back in suits, breaking it up. We got an Usos behind Jake.
Oh, my goodness. This is
Logan
insane.
over the top takes out both Usos.
Ooh.
He feeling Usy.
He feeling Usy.
The Paul brothers about ready to become tag team champions. Oh, wait, that ain't happening tonight. Logan still got himself a world championship match, and he not even paying attention.
That's right.
Roman Reigns is back on his feet. Superman punch by Roman.
Oh, my goodness.
Logan stepped back into the ring, got hit with a Superman punch. Here it is, guys. Another one. Big spear by Roman. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is still your undisputed universal heavyweight champion of the world.
So anybody out there who's looking for Logan Paul to win, he did not.
Roman Reigns. Well, Logan wasn't paying attention. He was too busy getting
no.
Usy. He was too busy getting Usy.
He was out there helping his brother. Basically what we figured, his brother cost it.
His brother cost him it.
Jake.
Not on purpose, though.
Right?
Nobody could survive that spear. And that's it.
Piccolo's like, Jake, take a bump. Bengal Tiger's like, down. Roman, down. Sharish is in the chat, says hi.
24-45.
Safwan says The Rock versus Roman Reigns, stuff for WrestleMania 39. Cope, my lord. Sunshine Vocal says, as if we wouldn't know. Piccolo's like, he's the damn chief. Ravi says, Roman kicking everyone's ass. For the MILFs. Oh, I got it.
Oh, for the MILFs. That's a good name.
Fat wife, bro. Right? Yeah. Who? Him? Totally. Blue's like, oh my God, Roman won. I'm shocked. Sunshine Vocal says, no flipping way Logan could win. Bengal Tiger's got sad
close.
cry faces. Basil Kid says, Vince needs to call The Rock. Raleigh says, God, that was a bit cheesy crap. 6-2 picks did okay. Robbie says, head of the table fan. Blue says, I wish we could bet on pro wrestling.
Oh, you can. And they were taking bets tonight. You can definitely do it. Go to DraftKings. I'm not sponsoring them or anything, so if you can't do it in your state, don't do it illegally. But on DraftKings, they have this.
Yes.
They had this, and there was actually, if you put WWE, so if you go there right now, put WWE as your little code, they'll give you like $50 to bid.
Yes,
So-
that's very true.
So you can go bid on this. Obviously, this one's over. So maybe Survivor Series?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if they do it on Monday Night Raws, Dynamite.
I don't know if they do it on the
SmackDowns.
regular showing, but I know on the pay-per-views they show it quite a bit. Luke Royd says that Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns needs to happen. Seth
don't
Juan
know.
says, how are you? Great. How are you doing? Animal God 954 is in the chat. Hey, Animal says, congratulations, God Mode Rom. Cobb says Logan could have win. Rally says acknowledge him as he says. Space of Vetro in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Says Logan did good. Not gonna lie, did. He put
did.
in the work.
It was
I have
awesome.
to say he put in the work, guys. He gave a good show. He put in the work. He is an athlete. He can keep up. I would say he did a good job. Elijah Batkin is in the chat. Hey, Elijah says Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns. Ashim Bat is in the chat, says only Cody can beat Roman now. Blue says, are you serious? Raleigh says you can bet on wrestling. Yeah, you can bet on anything sport. Yep. Luna the Diddle Devil in the chat and says that's that. Yeah, it is. Raleigh says, yay, Bray versus Roman too soon? Not yet. Gothflushy is bye-bye. Pushkar says fixed match is finished. Piccola says that's an outstanding main event.
That was unbelievable.
Vias is in the chat.
I'm
Hey,
gonna go
Vias
out
says
on a
easy
limb
Logan Paul.
and say that Logan Paul is a top 10 wrestler right now.
Yeah.
In the world.
Mitzi says I'm gone, y'all. You know, for somebody who's only going to be there for a while and only signed a short contract and doing main event stuff, he brought it. Like, he made sure and did a good showing. I'm not going to lie and say he did bad, because he didn't. He did good. Am I a fan? No. But did he do a good job? Yes. Because that's what you want to see, right? We want to see that.
And
what just happened.
And you know he can cut a promo. He's got a top podcast.
Yes.
He'll only get better at cutting promos.
Yep.
I mean, literally, if the dude wants to be a full-time wrestler, there's nothing stopping him from going to the top.
Yep. And Mitzi and the chat says, I'm gone, y'all. Raleigh says Cody or Bray are only people who can beat Roman. Robbie says a 5 out of 10 pay-per-view, not too shabby. Robbie says Logan was okay. Raleigh says Logan Paul good at wrestling and ring. Give him that. Yes. And if you're just joining us, we just ended the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. The last match of the night, of course, was Roman Reigns and Logan Paul. And they went for a pretty long match. Logan did give it to him, and Logan lost, unfortunately. If you're a big Logan Paul fan, he didn't win. Roman is still your undisputed title holder of all the world championships of WWE.
Yeah, he's got them all.
Aaron Sona says Logan is finished. Oh.
Finished, fam.
Finished. Let's see. Raleigh also says 5 or 6 out of 10 pay-per-view. Mitzi says, and I'm back after months. Last I was here was this past May, so I've been gone a very long time.
Well, I'm glad that you made it back.
Safwan says Logan Paul should do boxing. Robbie says, so will that footage be uploaded from Paul's phone?
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Most likely. Raleigh says maybe 5 out of 10 because Bayley good match and Bray turned up. Lickle Lee is in the chat, says I acknowledge Roman Reigns. Piccola says thanks for the great stream, gonna watch some football now. Yep, Piccola, go watch that football. Jowl, WWE Universal Champions, please me moderator. Well, stick around for months.
Stick around with us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I guarantee if you stick around for the next few weeks, go ahead.
Months. At least a month.
You gotta start somewhere.
Alia Scar says, who won? Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns won that one, but there's a lot of matches now. We had 8 matches in total.
Yes, there were 8 matches in total. Raleigh says, great stream as always. Travis and Talitha, thanks for hanging out with us, Raleigh. We appreciate it when you show up. I know sometimes you can't because of the times, but I appreciate you being here.
It was awesome.
Via says, easy Logan Paul, next time you will win.
He did not have his Pokemon necklace on.
Oh.
So maybe he didn't want to take it over the border.
Maybe not.
By the way, if you take something worth over 10,000 over the border, things like there's different types of rules.
Yeah, you have to like claim it and stuff like that. It depends on what country you go to. Galen in the chat. Hey, Galen says Roman Reigns. Robbie says cheers for the laughs, D and Travis. Johnny Autism Wrestling in the chat says I am getting tired of Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't.
That match
very
definitely
big fans.
wasn't stale though, right?
Right. It wasn't stale. It moved pretty quickly. It went through everything that needed to do and all that fun stuff. If you're just joining us, it's the end of the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. That was the last match of the pay-per-view, which was Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul. Roman Reigns did win and retain both the titles, but it was a pretty long match, and Logan Paul did do a very good job of wrestling. They
loved it.
It was very entertaining for what it was, and that was good. So it was good to see that he has actually put in the effort and the work and didn't just go out there and expect Roman to do all the work to make him look good. So it was nice. As you know that they had other matches on in the night. If you guys want to know who the winners of those were, if you're a big Brock Lesnar fan, the Brock and Bobby match was the first match of the night, and Brock did win that. It was a weird win.
I thought it was great. Hopefully some of you agree with me, but it
For
was
what?
not long. Just that it was a great match.
Oh, the match with Brock and Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a good match. I'm not saying it wasn't good. It was a weird ending.
Yeah,
like how
really.
it ended on his win was very strange. But it is what it is. Gives him a chance to do it again. The next match of the night was Damage Control versus Bliss and Asuka. As you know, Bliss and Asuka had won the women's tag team titles earlier this week, and they lost it. So Damage Control took those back over, and they are now tag team title holders again. So now they're 2-time tag team title holders. The next one was Kross versus Drew, and that one was your cage match. And Drew actually won. They were both kind of getting out of the cage about the same time, but Drew had his feet on the ground way before Kross. He only had half his body outside of the gate, and that was it. Judgment Day versus the OC. On that one, Judgment Day won. It was a pin of Finn Balor on AJ Styles, actually, which was kind of weird and unexpected of that win. But, you know, Rhea did have to interfere quite a bit, so they had to win because of her interference. Braun versus Omos was also after that one, and the Monster beat the Giant, which everybody was very weirded out about.
I thought Omos was going to win that one, but I was wrong.
Right. The Usos versus the Brawling Brutes was after that, and of course the Usos won. As you saw, they still have all their titles. They're still the undisputed whatever tag team title holders.
Yeah, they have both of them.
Yep, and then Bayley versus Esther was after that. That one was a last woman standing match, or a last man standing match. If you know how those work, there's no disqualifications. They can use anything. It's just a matter of which person doesn't get up. And in that one, of course, Bianca won, and Bayley did not. And then the last match of the night, what we just saw, was Roman versus Logan Paul, and Roman won that one. It took a while, but he did it. I think that he's probably going to have maybe a little more respect for Logan Paul. Even though his punches didn't do much, but I guess the punches that Roman dealt out were a lot harder. Let's see, Ravi says, so Bayley getting a title shot next week? Maybe, right?
No.
I mean, I don't know how they're going to play that now. Ravi says, I thought it was good. Ending was spot on. Sarad Jawara in the chat says, hello. Stitch with RR is also in the chat. Ups. Hello, Stitch. Thanks for hanging out with us. Randy Orton is back. Raleigh says MVP wasn't there, was he, guys? No.
No MVP. He did not come.
He was beat up on, like, the SmackDown show, and they broke his little cane and stuff. So it was probably why. I mean, I'm not sure if there's a reason why he just doesn't come, or if that was, they're like, beat him up and he can't go. Mercia Charles in the chat says, my tribal chief won, and Mitzi says it's Orton, not Ortion. Safwan says, did Charlotte Flair return? There were no returns, guys. Nobody returned. And with it being in Saudi Arabia, it makes sense that they wouldn't have any returns for any of their big main people. There are quite a storylines that they were pushing, like Charlotte Flair at the beginning in the pre-show stuff. They did have that quite a bit. There were some other things about her, also some Cody Rhodes stuff around when Bray came out and talked. Bray was there, by the way. Oh, I forgot about that. Bray did show up and had a talk like right after the women's match. Let's see. Stitch says, yeah, sorry. YN3 ends. Does anyone have the link for the fight?
It's over. The fight is over. Roman did come out ahead.
Yeah, Roman did.
I don't want to give out spoilers, but that's what we're doing right now.
Roman won. So Stitch says, did Randy Orton return? So Stitch, the thing with Randy is he had a back injury, and he's having back surgery, or has had back surgery. It would be surprising to see him back even within the year. Of him having the surgery. Back surgeries are very invasive. It takes a while to recover from them. Even super athletes, it can take a while. And who knows what kind of an injury it was. They had said it was something that had been bothering him for a while. So it's just one of those things. Let's see. Wyan says, do you think Ice Wallow? Are you talking Ice Wallow should come versus Logan Paul? I'm not sure who you're trying to...
Japanese wrestler?
Who you're trying to say? like Wardlow maybe? I'm not sure. Or a different person. I'm sorry. Carlos Augusto is in the chat. Hey, Carlos says Kieran, then Logan and Roman. Okay, so Roman won. I don't know if they're going to have a rematch of any kind, but Roman did win tonight. Raleigh says, I think it's Charlotte Flair returns soon. Charlotte versus Bianca next, not Bayley again. Wait and see. Possibly Raleigh. We also have Becky coming back.
Becky's going to be making her return. I feel like that's going to be more on SmackDown in my opinion.
Yeah, true.
Charlotte will probably be on Raw.
Yeah, somebody's got to bring back something to the title stuff somewhere. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do that, but it's probably, I don't know. We'll see. Robbie says on Raw there will be returns. Possibly, yeah. Heidi says, nope, no Randy. Raleigh says, true, Robbie returns on Raw. Mia Yim, maybe Chelsea Green, maybe Raw. Ugh, I hope not. Mia Yim.
That's your brother.
It's my brother?
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, I didn't know he was coming.
Yeah, he's been trying to get a hold of you. So.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at my
fine.
phone. Oh, I have stuff in my vehicle for him.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Stitch says Randy versus Roman will be a good match. Ravi says just Google watch wrestling. It's in the back seat behind the driver's side. Make sure that you use the thing that's up top, not the below. Safwan says, where was Charlotte Flair after Backlash? I don't remember where she was. Was she even wrestling, or did she like ride off into the sunset to go marry Andrade? Raleigh says getting married and taking time off. There's your answer. That's what I thought she was doing. Raleigh says that's it. Watch wrestling live. I've heard good to watch wrestling shows. Robbie says, yeah, it is Raleigh. Raleigh says, oh yeah, Becky too returning. Yeah, so you have Becky who had that arm injury, so she's going to be coming back. Charlotte's going to be back at some point. They keep hinting a lot of that stuff. Cody Rhodes should be coming back as well. From his injury. Rick Boogs, we should probably see him back if he comes back. I'm not sure, like within the next, I have no idea, probably a few months or so or whatnot. But yeah, there's all that good stuff. Anyways, anybody else out there have any questions? If you're just joining us, we just watched the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. And the last match of the night, of course, was Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul. And Roman Reigns won and retained both titles. Raleigh says that might be on Raw. Becky, lots of returns. Boogs in training and gym. Yeah, back soon, Boogs. Yeah, he should be with that knee injury that he had. He's pretty close to returning. They usually are out for about a year with that kind of an injury, so we'll see how well that works out for him. He's a pretty strong guy. Usually when they're kind of big like that, they kind of come back a little faster, but if anything, he's smart if he just takes it easy and just comes back when he's supposed to. Robbie says Wrestling Gab made the viewing experience much better to Dross commentary. Well, thank you very much, Robbie. Appreciate that a lot from you, of course, because you're weird. Anyways, I don't really have anything else to say. So, can I leave? Anyways, yeah, this is fun. Hey, everybody. Hey, if you're still out there, la la la. I was like, D, I'm paying you a compliment. That's how you take it. What do you want me to say? You're always so mean. I don't know if you're being nice or not. Raleigh's like, can I leave? Well, Travis left. I don't know what else to say. What do you guys want to talk about? Raleigh, wow, savage from to leave that. Robbie's like, damn, always nice to you. Whatever. Don't even. Walter's like, go, Logan, win. Oh, Walter, honey. You are, you're late to the party, my friends. You came back. So Walter, Logan didn't win. Roman Reigns won. Logan Paul lost. So I don't know if you haven't caught up yet or what, or I'm sorry, but he did not win. Well, I was like, fuck off, everyone. Late to the party. Probably like, you're a legend. Am I? Only to some of you. Walter's like, Roman won, boo. Yes, Walter, a lot of people feel that way, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Sorry, everybody who's a big Logan Paul fan. He didn't win. Walter's like, did the OC win? Walter, no, they did not. I don't remember when you left, but the Judgment Day won. Rhea kind of cost the win, and AJ Styles was pinned by Finn Balor. So there's that. And then I don't know if you were here for the Kross and Drew one in their party whatever thing they were doing, but Drew won in the cage match. And Braun won over Omos. The Usos retained theirs over the Brawling Brutes. And Bianca won over Bayley and retained the title. So there's your answers, Walter. Bobby says, do you always have an answer for everything I say? Raleigh says, Roman is a bit boring. Do you agree? Only Bray, Cody Rhodes can beat him at this point. Maybe Seth. They kind of pulled the Seth thing, but they kind of don't have anything like behind Seth for this, so it's really weird. Walter's like, good, Braun won. And Ravi says, yeah, Roman's story needs shaking up. I really don't want them to put Bray anywhere near a title,
Not
actually,
right
at all. Like, I just don't want him to come and be like, I'm going after the title right now. It's like, dude, just come, like, get your Firefly crap going and do your thing and just be Bray, and then we'll go from there.
He was very thankful.
Oh, Robbie
He was in a really good mood, too.
Shouldn't he be? Why would he be in a bad mood?
He had his buddy with him.
Oh, he had a friend? Just kidding.
He has friends.
I know he does. Anyway.
He's like, she had mentioned this before, but I didn't have a clue what you were talking about.
Oh, this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him some stuff.
He's like, oh, that's really good. Because I was like, it's this. And he's like, that's really good.
Yeah.
Then somebody asked, I think it was Sophie, asked if we talked about it with our families or whatever. Kind of.
That's what I mean by kind of. Like, my dad, he would have absolutely no idea what the fuck you were eating. He wouldn't even
He
know.
doesn't have a computer or a phone. Well, he has a laptop. I guess he can watch it.
He doesn't do anything on his laptop. That thing's so old. There's nothing new. Walter came back, says, thanks, Daphne. Good show. Yeah, no problem, Walter. Thanks for coming back in. Robbie's like, do you know it's coming? What is? The Roman story needs shaking up?
No, the Fiend. The Bray
Oh,
Wyatt.
that thing?
Bray
Stupid.
Wyatt,
Raleigh
Roman.
says no, agree. Not Bray going for Roman, agree to leave. I just feel like it would hurt his character.
I know.
Look what happened when they did it with Seth. It totally fucked them both over, and Seth still hasn't recovered from it.
Yeah. Well, Roman won't get hurt that bad. But Roman could take time off after,
Yeah.
but still come back.
Raleigh says, what rating would you give show, Travis and
I liked
Dalitha? 5, 6, 7. What would you give it out of 10?
I don't like to say, because I don't like to be a prisoner of the moment, but I would do an 8. And the only reason is because it moves so fast and there was nothing that was stale.
Right.
There was nothing that was overdone. There wasn't
And most
recaps
of
that
the
were overdone.
matches were actually not terrible.
They moved
Like, they
through
weren't
them.
like, oh my god, why is this so slow? I mean, I'm just glad they didn't have a Ronda match on here. I would have probably unalived myself.
Well, I'm just saying there was nothing that slowed it down.
Right.
And so everything just flowed. It was poetry.
Let's see. Robbie says,
Was it
yeah.
good poetry?
Too soon. Depends on who you talk to and what you're fans of. Robbie says 5 out of 10. Steady. Steady. Steady on. Anyways, I don't know how many people are still hanging out in the behind the scenes chat part.
Like 30-ish.
But
That's all right.
anyways,
But we
guys.
could say good night. We do appreciate you guys.
Raleigh says, okay, cool, 8 out of 10. Ronda Rousey. She will be better with Shayna.
Yeah, she's going to drop that title, but I think she'll have that title for a while. And then I would assume that they'll be a tag team, and they'll be tag team champions.
You think they're going to push her to be on TV for that much longer, huh?
Rousey?
Yeah.
She'll be here. I think she has a 2-year deal.
Oh,
She
okay.
needs to do.
Sake is in the chat. YouTube says, who won, Logan or Roman? Roman won.
Roman did pull it off, but Logan gave him that was Logan's best match
Hi,
he's been
buddy.
as champion. Pushed him the most, even more than Brock. It's more believable. A lot more chaos. Logan had him in trouble a few times.
Yeah.
Frog splashes off the top through the announce table.
Yep.
Like there was some violence.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good match because Logan put in the work.
Hey, subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up.
Right. Robbie says, D, you got your boy Paul to thank for it moving quickly. Not necessarily. It probably a lot of other factors probably come into play for this pay-per-view moving quickly, guys. Raleigh says, I think she'd be tag champ with Shayna too, Travis. So he's going with your little idea about Ronda and stuff. Which, yeah, it makes sense and whatever, but...
Good stuff. I definitely enjoyed it, the show. And that main event was fantastic. But, yeah, we're more than welcome to say goodbye to everybody and see you guys on Monday.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like there's a lot of chats going on, but...
No, there isn't. But it says, oh my god, fireworks going off for 4 hours nonstop here. Wow. Well, I'm glad that people are enjoying life.
That's what I'm going to plan on doing on New Year's. But for some reason, and it might have something to do with the sun and the tilt of the earth, it's always really cold. And so I don't like to go out there and light fireworks on New Year's.
If the wind doesn't blow, it's not so bad.
Well, last year, that was the coldest.
But it was
the
so
coldest night of the year.
cold.
I was like...
It was, too. It was
the hell
crazy.
Like, every other day in both January and December were... they were in the 20s. That day was like 6. And then when we were out there doing it, it was like -5 or something.
Right.
And that's obviously Fahrenheit.
As Robbie says, yep, it's the same in my area. And Raleigh's like, is it the same for you, Robbie? He's like, okay, you answered. Yeah, Raleigh. Robbie says, yeah, you guys just have your own little UK talk right there. All right, you UK weirdos. Thanks for hanging out with us and sticking around, Robbie and Raleigh, and actually talking. Appreciate that. It makes my life a little more fun. Anyways, Raleigh wants to know what the best match of the night. What do you think?
Obviously the main event.
Oh, well, there you go. Robbie says, Raleigh, I see you in a football chat.
The Bayley and Esther match was good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take anything away from it.
But the main event was the one you liked?
Yeah, absolutely. That 5-star frog splash is legendary. Ford could do that.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the two. Well, Ricochet. But Ricochet's not going to do any damage. Those are the 3 people on the roster. I mean, Ali maybe could make it that far because he's so light.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of guys that can jump up, turn sideways, and land on that table.
That's true.
Ford
Very
for
true.
sure, Ricochet for sure, and then obviously Paul.
Right.
Somebody?
Could
Could Seth make it that far? Probably not. He's
I don't
pretty
know.
strong.
He's pretty strong. He might be able to make
It'd
it
be
that
violent.
far.
It'd be a lot more violent.
Yeah. Raleigh says, have you, Robbie? Okay, cool. Robbie says, D, always love for you. Mm-hmm. Safwan says, did Charlotte Flair fake her injury at Backlash?
No.
Yes.
Well, that yes. And then-
Yes, she totally faked her injury.
But she got married.
Then she went and got married.
She got hitched up.
She wanted to take some time off.
To Andrade.
Marry Andrade, do her life, right? That's what she did. And Raleigh says, I float around like a bee. Robbie's like, yeah, Raleigh, not sure which one. All right, everybody who is still out there, thank you so much for hanging out with us, giving us some views. If you're still out there, subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate all the views we can possibly get from you guys. We appreciate everybody out there in the fun wrestling community, all you nerd geeks, all that good stuff.
All the nerd geeks.
All the nerd geeks. Raleigh was surprised about the Nikki Cross on the show tonight. Did not see that coming. Yeah, that one was a little bit different. We didn't expect her to be the person that would come down and interfere in that match and to go after Bliss. That was a little bit weird, but it is what it is, right?
Bringing up old shit.
Bringing up old shit. All right, everybody. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us for this pay-per-view today. We appreciate it. You guys take care out there. Be good to yourselves for the rest of the weekend, and we'll definitely see you on Monday for WWE Raw.
WDE.
Oh, I was trying to say WWE, and then you're like, fun day. And I'm like, what? WWE Day? What's going on? Hey,
Like
you stay out of
Judgment
that.
Day. Anyways, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gavin. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care, everybody.